Hello, everyone. This is Drew from Best of Us Investors, working with Mark on the Platinum Trading Platform. So, again, Mark has been in the investment field for over 40 years now and has worked as the director of operation for an online firm for about 10 years. As I mentioned before on our previous videos, he will be doing overviews on what he saw in the market and charts from the previous week regarding swing trades, and also share some of the stocks he's keeping an eye on for swing trades for the upcoming week. Now, for real-time buy-sell signal notifications based on 7 indicators and insights on stocks that are setting up for great trades each day, along with educational videos on how to read charts, come join our Platinum group and let's get through this tough market together, seeking for great swing trade opportunities and even for great potential entry points for long-term investments as well. So make sure you check the link in the description below for the Platinum membership. And I just wanted to remind you that this video is not made for financial advice, but for educational purposes only. So Mark, how was the market last week, and are there any major stock trades that you would like to talk about?
So yeah, Drew, this was a interesting week in the market for sure. We had the midterm elections, and we thought the market thought that the Republicans may take control of the House and/or Senate. We still today, being Friday, and the market's still open, have not come to resolution of that yet. The market likes gridlock, so the market went up, and then the next day, Wednesday, when they found out that we hadn't any results yet, you can see the market went down. And then Thursday morning, of course, was the CPI. CPI came out cooler than expected at 7.7% year over year. This immediately got people and traders to hope that the Fed would probably try to reduce the amount of rate increase from 75 basis points to maybe 50 basis points in December. Now, whether this happens or not is all speculation. I don't know, but the market sure did reflect on that. This is what our week looked like in 5-minute segments. This is the 5-minute chart of the last 5 days. You see Friday, here we are. We're not quite done with the session yet. We still have a couple hours to go, but Monday was pretty calm. We had a little bit of a rise. Tuesday, of course, was election day. It was kind of up and down. Then towards the end of the day, you can see that there was anticipation that the Republicans may take control of Congress. Then overnight, we found out there were no results yet, so we didn't know who was in control of Congress. Of course, the market went down. And opening on Thursday, we had the CPI come out at 7.7%, which was cooler than expected. The market shot up, and we ended up 1,200 points in the Dow because people believe that the rate hikes are going to be pivoting with the Fed. And today we can see we continue on. Let's go see how we did in swing trading in this volatile market that we just had this week. So General Electric is our paper trade for this week. You can see that on the 7th of November. This is our buy line right here. We got in at about $81.21 on that day. And we paper traded 100 shares, so I've spent about $8,100. Next day, you can see we had some volatility, kind of a spinning top. We sold half that position at $84.41 or $3.20 a share of profit, or up 3.94%. So we made $160 of selling in one day, or 4%. The next day, you can see on the 9th, we had a lot of volatility. And again, we had elections going on. And you can see that it was an up and down day. We actually sold another quarter position as it was volatility on the upside, $84.51 or $3.30 a share, a little over 4%. We booked another $82.50. We still own a quarter of our position, as you can see today. And right now, at $85.93, we're up about $4.72 a share still on this position. So we've come up from our price about 6.62%. And we see we have a resistance line up here that's about another 6.6% away. So we do have some room on the upside. We're seeing an upward motion on the 9-day simple moving average. We're above the 200-day, seeing the 20-day moving average move up, and we're seeing the 50-day average move up. Our MACD is still separated from the signal line. We have a good slow scholastic, and we also have positive momentum on the RSI. So this trade's been pretty good for us this week, and we'll see when we get out of that final 0.25% what I'm shooting for this resistance line up here. So we also put Moderna on our watch list on the 7th of November. And at that time, it opened up at about $158.46. Now the high today was $171. 39. So here's where it went on the watch list, and here's where we are today. So up about $12.93 a share. If you'd have bought 100 shares of these based on the watch list, you'd be up about almost $1,300. But we like this because it closed above the 200-day simple moving average, and now you can see the 9-day has crossed the 200-day simple moving average. We also have an ascending 20-day and a 50-day come down to the MACD, still separated from the signal line. This looks a lot like General Electric. The issue that we have with Moderna is it's starting to get close to hitting its resistance line, which is right up here underneath this this gray line, this pink line right here. So Moderna could be getting a little tired, but you see we've been up about 6-7% since we put this on the watch list. Let's go take a look at Baker Hughes now. So another stock that came on the watch list, but we didn't paper trade, but it had a similar good setup, was Baker Hughes, symbols BKR. This came up basically on the 8th of November, and at that point, it opened up at about $30.63. You can see we hit a high today of $31.88. So we're up about $1.25, or on a 100 share trade, you'd be up about $125 to that high today. Again, we traded above the 200-day simple moving average, and now we see a crossover of the 9-day simple moving average of the 200-day simple moving average. We see an up and coming 20-day and 50-day. We have a separated MACD line over the signal line. We're seeing a little bit of a rollover on the slow scholastic, but we're still in the positive area. Same with RSI. So again, the line in the sand here is this 200-day simple moving average. As long as we're above it, we're in a bullish trend. You're seeing the trends go up. We didn't paper trade in this, but we did offer it out as a good setup for a possible swing trade. Okay, we just put this for security. It's the XLF, which is the Financial Select Spider Fund. It's basically the financials of the S&P on the list today, and the reason we put it on the list was similar to this whole week's theme. Is we had a full candle close above the 200-day simple moving average, and today you can see we're up also. So we want to make sure that if this comes down, it bounces off of the 200-day, and if it does, you're probably going to see it go up. And we have quite a ways to the resistance line here. We're above the 200, we're above the 9. The 9 is ascending, the 20 is ascending, and the 50 is ascending also. We're a good MACD separating from the signal line. We have a nice slow scholastic. We have a lot of momentum here. Our volume is good. So this is something we're looking forward next week, that we might be able to get some price action up on and make some money on this in a paper trade. So let's go look at our spreadsheet and see how we did today, and then we'll end up the video. So here's our spreadsheet. As you can see that we track our trades. Here's our General Electric trade right here. We got in at 81.21 on the 7th of November. We sold 50 shares at 84.41 on the 8th of November at about a 3.94% or $3.20 per share profit in one day. We put a stop limit in just to really preserve wealth, and we made about $180 on that transaction. So then we have 50 left, and you can see on the 9th of November, we sold an additional 25 at 84.51. Our cost basis was 81.21. So we made about $3.30 a share, or 4.06%. Again, this was after 2 days, so we made about an additional $82.50. And then we're still in a position right now, and the market's still open, so we may get out, but we may not. We're trying to get up to the resistance area. We're currently at $86.22, so we're up $5.01 per share on our remaining 25 shares of General Electric on a paper trade. So this will roll over into next week. Sometimes I don't like to hold positions over the weekend, but we're going to here because we have a good profit going already, and we want to make sure that we maximize as much profit as we can while we minimize any type of loss. So we hope you enjoyed what we're doing over here on the Platinum channel. We're trying to make some money here, trying to teach people how to do swing trades by using the guidelines and by using charts. And you can see the results that we have so far to date since July.
So Mark, thank you very much for your insights and overview on the market. And I've actually learned a lot again from this episode. And I learned that even in a severe down market, if you know how to read the charts, we could actually do some swing trades to make profits. So I think not just myself, but a lot of people who are watching this episode has also learned a lot. So thank you very much again. And for more details and updates regarding swing trades, chart analysis, and stocks we watch each day that are set up for great trades, make sure you join our Platinum group. And again, let's successfully invest and make it through this tough market together. Thank you very much and see you all next week.